It's time for some roulette. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel, Crystal Heart. My name is Crystal, and today it is time for some Soul Sampler roulette. I'm excited to get this one started because after the last one, I'm ready to move on to a new one. And if you didn't see the last video, go ahead and check out that video now. Before we get into it, hit the thumbs up button. Also, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the little bell notification button so that you can be notified every time I go live, which is 7 p.m. Central on Friday evenings, and every time I just post one of these videos or any other video. Alright y'all, so it's time to spin the wheel and see what box we're going to pick. So I think the only numbers that I don't have anymore on there is numbers 5 and 6. So I took it off of the wheel. We're trying a new wheel this time. So let's see. And it picked number 8. Alright, let's go see what number 8 is. Alright y'all, we got box number 8. So I guess we just need to open it and see which box it is. This is the October 2021. I remember this image, but I don't quite remember what's in here. Oh, I do. Okay. All we have is fabric and a pattern. But I'm put you on the downward view so that we can look at the fabric. Alright y'all. So October 2021, Dream Big. I do remember this fabric in this box. So we have the Mocheri quilt pattern. One of the ladies in the Facebook group, I don't remember which one of you it was, did post this quilt that you did with, I think you did with t-shirts. Or maybe I'm mixing up two separate quilts. But anyway, one of the ladies did post this quilt. Finished. Alright. And this is the fabric. What is the name of this collection? Let's see. Let's look in here. Let's see. Alright, so it's Mocheri Whimsical Romance 10-inch Stacker Kira Job for Raleigh Blake Designs. Okay. And I do remember that I really did like this fabric. What else was in here? We have the Creative Grids ruler was in here. I use this all the time. The Magic Seam Wand was also in here. I do use this from time to time. And if y'all hear water running in the background, Cam is washing dishes. Alright, the Take Along Mini Color Wheel, which is still on my desk somewhere. And that's it. Okay. So let's look at the fabric. I remember loving this fabric. I just didn't do anything with it. Alright. So we have this blue floral. This one. We have this text print, which I don't love text print. The way this one is kind of okay, but it says a whole lot. Are you sure that we're awake? It seems to me that yet we sleep, we dream. I, William Shakespeare, hand in hand with fairy grace will... Okay, so we got some Shakespeare on there. This floral. This one. Once again, I apologize for the noise in the background. The kids, they don't really care if I'm recording or not. They really don't care. This is beautiful. And I'm trying, when I go through these fabrics like this, I'm always trying to keep an eye out to see if I have some of this in my collection, in my stash, in my hoarding situation back there. Because, just to know if I can add it to. But I haven't seen, I don't think I have any of this. This is beautiful. This pink one like this, I like this. Alright, then we have this little pink and blue florally. This pink. Okay, I like the colors on this. The text with the maroonish color in the background. Ooh. This mustardy yellow, my favorite color. is in here. You know, so one of you guys on one of my recent lives asked me what was my favorite color combo, what was my favorite color, and I really couldn't think of anything. I know that mermaid colors are like colors that I always use when I'm creating things, and mustard yellow is my favorite color, but I don't know. I just couldn't think of anything in the moment. Alright, this one with the white background. Another. This white background. Alright, 2 of these, and then the text again. Alright, so let's see. The pattern I think is a nice pattern. It's not my favorite pattern. I don't know if I want to do this exact pattern. And the finished size is 52 3/4 by 62 1/4. And this is a nice size because usually the patterns we get are these little small weird size things, and I can't really use it. We would need 2 yards of background, sashing and borders, and then 1 1/4 yards of accent. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna do this pattern. I like the pattern. I don't think I'm gonna do it though. So I'm gonna put it off to the side. Y'all know me. I gotta go and think, look through some patterns and some books and see what I have, and then we will decide how we will use this fabric. But we will use it, and I do like this fabric. I'm so happy that I picked a box with some fabric that I like, because the last Sew Sampler Roulette was not as fun for me. Alright, see y'all in a minute. Hey y'all, so I was just moseying on through the Posh room. If you don't know, that's what I call this room, because it was originally where I did Poshmark. But I was just moseying through the Posh room when I seen something that I completely forgot, and this lets you know how horrible my memory is, because I got this in the mail probably not even 2 weeks ago when it went on flash sale with Fat Quarter Shop, and it's a completely new roll of the same fabric. So I have 2 of the layers. It's not a full layer cake, so that is great. I was excited whenever I just walked past and saw this sitting on my shelf. I was like, oh, okay. So now I have more fabric, which is great, because I wanted to do something where I would use a less background fabric. I actually asked in the Facebook group for some help on patterns, and y'all had some great suggestions. So I gotta decide what I'm gonna do. I've looked through every single magazine and every single quilt book that I own, and nothing sparked with me. So now I'm looking at y'all suggestions, and I think I might know what I'm gonna do, but we'll talk about it. Will we talk about it? I don't know. I think I might know what I'm gonna do. It's between the disappearing 4-patch and another pattern someone else posted. I don't remember what the name of it is, but I'll be back when I figure that completely out and I can start cutting fabric. See you in a minute. Alright y'all, so I have the 2 layer cakes right here. They have 20 pieces each. I know earlier I said 10 pieces each, but they have 20 pieces each. I've been going back and forth about the pattern. I may have told y'all I was going to do a certain pattern, but I changed my mind. So I asked y'all for opinions, and y'all gave some great opinions. I was really considering the disappearing 4-patch, and there were a couple of other ones. And then I was really considering this free pattern from Fat Quarter Shop. Then I decided not to do that, because I remembered that I had this pattern, which is a free pattern from Eudaimonia Studio by Brooke Shanklin. I got this pattern online, and I've wanted to do it for a while, so this will probably be the perfect one. There's no background fabric, but this one is also made for fat quarters, but I don't have fat quarters. but I'm gonna make it work. And if I need to pull in fabric somewhere, if I don't have enough to complete the whole quilt, then I'll do that. And this measures at 52 by 52 finished. So we're gonna go ahead and start cutting fabric for this pattern. Alright y'all, so as y'all probably saw in that last clip, I started cutting fabric, but I kind of wanted to do a block just to see how it would come out. And this is the first block. And the way the pattern is written, you do all your cutting and your planning of where each color will go at the beginning so that you know what's going on. I'm not that planned out, so this is about to be chaotic. And if I run out of the pieces that I need, I have to grab fabric out of my stash, which is fine with me. But this quilt may look a little chaotic at the end, but I'm thinking I'm kind of liking that, so we're just gonna roll with it and just keep going. I'm gonna cut so instead of cutting everything and sewing. So we're gonna work with it. All right. Okay y'all, so I started cutting pieces and sewing and going back and forth when I realized that I needed to get everything cut for the fact that I wasn't gonna have enough fabric, and so that I had a equal kind of mix of the fabric, I needed to pick other fabrics and cut and kind of put them all together. So these are the fabrics that I ended up choosing. This little gingham I added in there. Then I added some solids just to try to pull in the color, because some of the patterns that I have in my stash did not go well. And this is a little light aqua. What else? Oh, I had this gray toned floral from the Sunday Stroll collection by Bonnie and Camille. Oh, I had this solid green. So I tried to bring in a few different things. I also brought in this Lori Holt fabric just to try to tie everything in, because I didn't have enough of the layer cake fabric. But now I have everything cut out and organized. Each clip is a block. So all I have to do now is sew the blocks together and put the quilt together. So now I'm going to sew all of this. Alright y'all, we are finally done. This is the finished product and I love this quilt so much. Everything pretty much went well, but I did have a couple of mistakes in the quilt that I chose to leave in because I did catch them before I put the whole thing together. But this is one example. I had 3 blocks that I made the same mistake on, whereas the bottom legs of the star or whatever this is, the short part is supposed to go on the outside and the long part is supposed to go on the inside, like this, short, long. Well, I made a mistake and did long, short, and I did 3 blocks like that. But I found that the quilt has so much patterns and things going on that it won't be that noticeable, and it really doesn't matter to me. I don't mind small mistakes in my quilts. Alright, so I'm going to turn the camera around. We're going to take this video out. Alright, y'all, so we are done. I love this quilt so much, and this is the Resilient pattern from Eudaimonia Studios, and it's a free pattern. If you sign up for their newsletter, their email newsletter, then I think this is how I got this pattern. But if I remember, I'll link something below for you to be able to get to it. But I love it, I really do. And I know that I asked for opinions on patterns on my Facebook group, and I'm sorry, I didn't take anybody's opinion. I'm so sorry, but when I remembered that I had this pattern that I wanted to do, I decided to go with that instead. But that doesn't mean that I didn't appreciate all the feedback. I did, and I really liked a lot of the patterns, and I saved some for future projects. But for this one, I decided to go ahead and use this one. And that's about it. All we had in the box was the fabric and the pattern, Mon Chéri, and I didn't use that pattern, but I will in the future. I do like the pattern, I just didn't want to do it for this. But other than that, we're all done. Another project done, another box done, and that's about it. So if you like this video, if you like the Sew Sampler roulettes, y'all hit the thumbs up button. Also, if you're watching this video and you are not subscribed, then subscribe. Follow me in the Facebook group, and that's linked below. Remember to agree to the rules so that I can approve you to be in the group. Also, Instagram, eBay, Poshmark, Etsy, everything linked down below. Check all that out, and that's about it, y'all. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.